Hi, I felt the Lord wanted me to talk about opposition and how it is increasing for the soldiers of Christ. And one thing the Lord told me is, if you experience no opposition, and I shared this on Google, if you experience no opposition, you're probably lukewarm. You're probably no threat to the kingdom of darkness that is trying to take hold of the earth and is growing on the earth. The enemy is opposing the mighty warriors of God, but greater is he that is in us. But the opposition is very great, and we need to stay fully armored, fully praying for one another, and not let the enemy bring division among the real brethren. I know there's going to be division against the false brethren who follow false prophets, or the brethren, and that's what false prophets do. Excuse me, on my last video, the Lord wanting me to point out all the false prophets. Okay, these people, their channels have, the main giant false prophets have like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers. Okay, I wasn't talking about the smaller channels that are faithfully serving the Lord, or every single channel that has a certain number of views. I was talking about these last days and the mass number of false prophets and how they sneak in, and that discernment is needed. And you can listen to that video. But yeah, that was definitely the Lord. I had no plan to make that video whatsoever. So these are very perilous times, and I just want to encourage my brothers and sisters to really be in prayer, to hang in there, to endure and persevere, to keep your eyes on Jesus, to stay in the Word. And I wanted to ask you to also continue to keep me in your prayers as well. And I am having opposition online. Well, in every area, the devil's just, he doesn't rest. So my main opposition lately has been online with just my devices and not being able to post certain things. I was trying to make a video that I was wanting to share on YouTube, and it won't allow me to do it. I can't respond to emails on my Gmail. Like, I'm experiencing some kind of censorship, okay, and it's very real. So I ask you to pray for that. And also, I'm going to ask for specific support. If anyone is led to give a little bit of financial support so that I can upgrade my computer, so that I can continue making videos as the Spirit would lead me until the Lord comes, because it's getting pretty old, and I'm already having so many other issues. So if the Lord puts it in your heart to help me specifically for that, I am happy to get an upgraded used computer. I usually get Macs, because mine is just on its very last leg, and I can't afford to get another one at this point. So I'm going to ask for that, and if you feel led to help toward that, it shouldn't cost a lot, really, if I get an upgraded used one. Mine is pretty old. I didn't want this to be very long. I just wanted to update what's going on and encourage you to keep praying and seeking the Lord. Most of all, to stay in the Word and trusting Him and praying for your brethren, loving and encouraging your brethren, and staying focused, and that's what we have to do. And greater is He that is in us. Have a blessed day in Him.